I want to give you the secret of making wealth fast in a foreign land as a first-time traveler. Get your seat closer, let's talk. All right. Good evening, viewers. Good morning, good afternoon, depending where you're watching from. My name is Oblinks. I am the headmaster of Natural Law, Fact and Truth. Okay, so today we'll be talking about how to succeed fast in a foreign land. You know, a lot of people do not know that the spiritual controls the physical, and that where you're going to is not actually your land. It's not actually your land. So there are rules that you must abide. And for you to succeed in a foreign land, I don't mean within the, I'm talking to Nigerians anyway, but I don't mean within your territory, you know, maybe leaving your state to another state. No, it's a different ballgame. You know, you're still in the same country. I mean, when you leave your country to another country, or probably your continent to another continent, so you've got to understand that there are boundaries and there are spirit that controls environment. You know, so when you get in there, you don't just stay and feel you just arrived. You know, you can travel anywhere from Maiduguri to Abuja and then still succeed fast because you're still in your land. As long as you're in Nigerian, the blood is there. The forefathers, whatever that rules that land is in you. So you don't have any shaking. Okay, so I'll do that real quick. Okay, so the first thing you do when you get there is to, once you land at the airport and you've been cleared and checked out from the airport into the city or into the town, you know, the first thing you do when you come out from the airport, touch the ground, you know, because it is, Psalm 24 said, the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein, for he has lifted it upon the sea and established it upon the floor. You know, that is to say, the Lord is everywhere. He controls the heaven and earth. I'm talking to the Christians anyway, you know, and then it doesn't matter your religion anyway, but first of all, touch the ground and then tap on your chests, you know, and tell the land to bless you that you have come. You know, tell the land to bless you that you have come, so that the land will notice that you have actually arrived. So when you get home, if possible, pray like I've said. Pray, read Psalm 24, you know, and then welcome yourself into the town, and then tell God that you have actually arrived. Tell God that you have actually come. Give him the reasons why you have come, and tell him when you're supposed to go back. That is sometimes the reason why people stay longer. Tell that ground, the land, the city, the town, the country. Tell the country when you want to go back. So you have to make a prayer. Tell the country when you want to go back. Okay, so that's number 2. And then number 3 is that you get an offering. Get an offering. You know, it doesn't matter the amount. It could even be coin, you know. Coin is still preferred if it is possible. You know, go to church. If you see any church around, you go to church, give an offering. And then if you don't see church around, or you're not the type that goes to church, pray with that money, that particular money. Look for a beggar. They are everywhere, both in Europe, in America, everywhere. You know, look for a beggar and then give that money to the beggar. You know, the reason why you're doing that is that you're offering to the land some sort of, you're making yourself welcome. You're giving out what you have to get what you want. The reason is so that you don't become a beggar in that town. There are people who come into a town and it's like they're begging for shelter, they're begging for money to eat, they're begging for, it's like you're frustrated. So before you beg or fit, you won't beg, because givers never lack. So first of all, give. You know, is either you offer to church or you give it to a beggar if you don't see a church around, or if you're not the type that goes to church. So give it to a beggar, okay? But before you do that, don't just take money and give. Pray in your house with the money and then look for a beggar and give the money, and then clear your way into the next level. And then the next is that you don't hate the land. There are things, there are forces that owns land, that owns places. You don't hate the land. You don't hate the land. I lived in Ukraine. I knew a couple of friends. I think if they watch my video, they will know that I'm talking to them. I don't want to call their names. They know themselves. They came to the land and they were saying all sorts of shit. Ukraine nonsense, Ukraine this one, Ukraine that one, and all of that. You know, the few persons that made mention of that all left without getting 1 naira. And this is still a country that seems not, things are not really working well, but guys are making money on a daily basis. Even people that came after them. So what point am I trying to make? You don't hate the land. You can hate Nigeria and still succeed. The reason is because it's your father's land. And the land knows that it is not your fault. It is the politicians that have been driving us back. It's not because the land is not blessed with milk and honey. You know, so you can stay in South Nigeria and still be blessed because it's your land. Let me tell you, there is no amount of insult you give to your father that will make you, even though he right way, you can fight because it's your right. So there is no amount of insult you give to your father or disrespect you give to your father that after when he pass away, they will not say because you insulted him, so they won't give you your share, in the family property. It's not possible. So the point I'm trying to make is you are in a foreign land. This land doesn't know you. What point am I trying to make? You just don't disrespect the land as a foreigner. If you come now and say, this country, they favor me, this one, that one. The moment you hate that country, the country will hate you. So what you need to do is to love the country. Love the country. No matter the stress you're passing through within 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, even to a year, it's as if things are not working well. Don't say negative things and don't hate the country. The moment you hate that country will hate you back and you will never make it there. You might make it much later. I'm not trying to lake us or something. Don't misunderstand me. But the point I'm making is that you just got to love the country, for the country to love you, for things to work well for you. If you hate that country, then you're finished. Once you have done this, you are completely free. You've settled the land, and then as much as fast as possible, depending on how far you are, who you are, what you know you can do, you will see yourself delivering without delay. As long as you know what you're doing, you know what you came to do, so you ain't got a problem. You are definitely going to succeed. So I think this is the tip I have for you for today, for those who are traveling. If you're not a traveler, this is not for you, but I'm talking to the traveler, those who are intending to travel, first timers especially, and then if you're even a traveler and you're moving from one country to another, this is for you, going for business or any other thing, or probably moving to the next level, so this is what you have to do to secure your future in that country. And you will find it take you long to break into the next level and achieve what you have come to do. All right, so my name is Oblinks, like you all know. I'll see you in my next video. So you share, you comment, you like, and you follow me for more tips. I'll see you in my next video. Like I love you all. Thank you.